Morning on this bad day over here in Benidorm where it's supposed to rain all day. Let's take a walk along the places where people are having breakfast this morning. Just past 10 a.m. So let's see what we all can find over here. First up, got the Brunch Box. Popular venue over here. Always busy when there's a crowd in. And as you can see, it is still dry out here right now. Supposed to rain after 6 until 6 p.m. Then we have a dry evening. And it'll probably start within the next hour or so over here. So thankful everyone is able to have a walk around town and then have a nice breakfast somewhere or in the hotel. Next up we have the Four Kings. Will be over here on the right, and they charge for a small breakfast right around here $3.95. Definitely quite cheap as long as you are before 12 p.m. I think that is the time until they serve breakfast. Let's head on that way. Along the strip there are many more venues where you can check it all out. What they have over there. Plenty of space left if you want to come by over here. And even a perfect place to spend the afternoon, the rainy afternoon we're gonna have. The Palladium. Still closed yet, but that won't take long. Black Chicken and many more places we have over here. You can see already in the background they are restocking most of the bars right now, so that is also what we're gonna see while we walk around here. John and Joseph's always popular over here. And then we get towards the bars. Okay, so for me, I usually don't get an English breakfast. It's just something I don't like that much, I have to admit. I'm more of a person who eats some fruit in the morning, some yogurt, and then that's enough to keep me going until at least a bit in the afternoon for a light snack. Got the Western Saloon. And Hotel California all preparing for a rainy day to make sure their roofs are closed up there, so people can sit in and enjoy their drinks. Loads of live entertainment starting over here at 3 p.m. and then it continues until midnight. And that is with most of these places, and that is good for definitely such a day as today. Well, there's plenty of rain expected later on, but it could as well mean that it will be a dry day over here. We don't know yet. Sometimes you have that big mountain range right along Benidorm that stretches all around it. Sometimes it happens if there's something in the forecast, it won't come over here as it just keeps behind those mountains. And that is also why Benidorm is such a popular place to go on holiday, at that those mountains keep usually the rain away, except for today. Streets are still a bit wet. I don't think they were washed this night. I think it's more because of a little bit of rain we had last night. That's it. But in summertimes these streets do get washed quite a lot to make sure everything stays clean and fresh over here. And it is needed in such a busy street as the Calle Gerona, the strip. Okay, so now we're heading on towards the back area over there, where we have Yorkshire Pride, jumping jacks, probably be open already. Could see a bit of a crowd in there right now, as it is quite nice and warm weather. Over here the Brit station opened up already. Wow. Even before 10:30. Ready to go. Crown. And Rockies is also opened up. Oh, they even have those plastics. I can go down to keep everyone dry if it really gets bad. That is a good thing.
It's not that anybody looks at it like it's good.
And while we're heading towards the other side of the strip, please don't forget to give a like. Don't forget to do subscribe, as it greatly helps my channel, and I really want to grow towards 7,500 before the summer season. Hit 7,000 already. Let's try a little bit more. Got the Broadway, Queens and Arms. Yet still closed. Will be opening later on, but all covered. So that is a good thing. And probably once we get towards the back area over there, with those other bars, there is where we also will see, if you head to the left, the other Bulldog venue, which will be probably also busy. Think so, at least. Mostly over there is outdoors, but for now on the weather looks nice. And if we are that close towards Levante, we can also check it out. Or there might be any people that don't know about the rain, and they are maybe on the beach already waiting for the first bits of sun to arrive. Well, they be in for a surprise later on. Hotel Marina on the right. You can hear the loud music already from. It is quite early. I like to sleep out some days. If it already starts before 10, the music around your pool, wow. Don't know if I would be happy with that. And oh, they hang a banner on over here. Don't know what it says yet. Got the bars from the Marina Hotel. And then there on our left, the Planet Benidorm. One of those venues that always does well with food, but not that much with drinks. Oh, that is quite strange. Probably today they do, because when the terrace gets soaked at Andy's, everybody heads towards the other side. And then you just hop in the next closest thing, and that is the Planet Benidorm. Oh, the Mercadona is doing some deliveries at Yorkshire Pride. Got Rover's Return, $4.80 for a small one. Flamingo will be opening up later, and a Winning Post. Looks quite dark in there, but it is quickly if you put some vans in front of it. I hear the first few people there, yes. are going for it. Hope for them it will stay dry and they can enjoy some quality time over here on the terrace. But I think it will be a wet one today. Alright, a wet one. At least until 6, as the forecast tells us. But it could change as well. It happens plenty over here in Benidorm. Not the final one, the Rockstar. Oh, yeah, first group already out there. Nice one. Don't believe they do breakfast over here, just drinks. But if you take a bucket like that, you could also call it a breakfast, I think. And there are some more sandwich shops over here. If you need to go on the Alsa bus, which will depart from right around the corner over there at Avenida Europa, there is a sandwich shop right in front of it, so if you make sure you have some time, spare time left when you get towards the bus stop, you could get some for at the airport, as food is no problem to bring, but drinks is. So yeah, you could get some sandwiches which are way more affordable than the quite expensive Alicante airport. And some Spanish bars over here. And then yeah, Fresh Bites. This is the one I meant. They have plenty of sandwiches down there. I believe you can even make your own if you want to. They'll prepare it just the way you like it, so you can take it, let it wrap, and then take it with you on the airport. Talking about the Alsa bus, there it is, the red one, right behind there. So it is quite a close bus stop. Let's head towards straight ahead. There we have the Bulldog, right along the big roundabout. Yeah. Oh, and on the other side we have Ayers Burger. Went there 2 weeks ago. Very nice burgers as well. Definitely recommend that. And yesterday we were even that hungry after the video I did with Oxide Burgers over there. So we had it there along that terrace. But as soon as we sat down there, it took another 10 minutes before finally someone took the effort to come at our table. Yelled from a distance, "What do you want for drinks?" in Spanish. A lot of places definitely made for tourists, so I don't know why you would start in Spanish. And then she said, okay, to take 30 minutes and then we'll get your food. Well, there were 2 other people in. So we left for another burger somewhere else at a cheap fast food chain just to get a bite because we were so hungry. We'll do that another time. Definitely want to try it out. Got the Bulldog. Oh, light crowds today. Did expect it more. Let's see, or everyone might be at the beach. Could be as well. Just need to go across the road. Do they stop? It's a green light for me, so I can keep walking, but they do stop. Spanish people mostly tend to drive through, but I've barely seen some people get hit by cars over here. Okay, almost at Levente, very calm here compared to the rest of the streets we were just in. Got the hotel symbol on the right. Probably in everyone staying over there. That's the hotel breakfast. and most of those are alright in Benidorm. There's something for everyone. Usually also not that expensive, and even if you're staying in an apartment, plenty of hotels will let you in for just 10 or might 15 euros to join their breakfast. So if you really want to have a lot of options, and you could also do that. Okay, the Levante for today. Quite some people out. More of them on this side. Yes, very calm, and I can see they did clean the beach, parts of them. Well, they won't be popular today, at least it isn't necessary for tomorrow then. For tonight. Did some areas over there, over here where all those lounges are. And probably the rest as well. Let's take a nice stroll along here. And I can see further on they have continued with the work on those light poles. And it is getting quite bright right now. I believe the sun is coming through. Well, who would expect that? Right now we have the sun, and probably next hour this place will be empty. Should have brought my sunglasses, it's getting really bright right now. But it is lovely to go for a walk over here. Oh, they removed the first one, I think. Just a hall over here. Got cafeteria, gemelos, restaurant. Mostly Spanish they have. Oh, they also have an English breakfast, €7. Right over here, so you can enjoy a little bit of sun. Oh yeah, and on the right over there. No tourists. It's just the staff that does the sun lounges. The sun lounger rental. They're looking like, will it go raining? Can we go home? Can we call it a day? And until then they have a nice chat with each other. The other restaurants over here, the more expensive ones, I believe. Now, this one was quite affordable. The next one was quite expensive. This is from the Les Dunes apartments. That one is quite affordable. I believe this one is quite expensive. This one is connected towards the hotel up there. But it looks to be, until now, quite a nice day over here. A nice day for doing some walking, some shopping, looking around at some places. But not for tanning or being at the pool. But if you want to take a dip today, some places do have an indoor pool. So if you booked one that has one, you're lucky. Or you could go towards the Ambassador, they have a spa over there. I believe it's around 19 euros. It's quite a big one. And the times I went there, there was hardly anyone in, so you had the place for yourself. Probably no one will be renting those water tricycles over there today. Prices are, I believe, 25 euros for 1 hour and 30 for 2. At least that was what I thought the sign said. Oh yes, we definitely have it right now, the sun. It's out, yes. Almost no day goes by without sun. At least we can say we had some. First two people are up there at Cayman. Could get busy today over there, as it is in a covered area. Tiki Beach can close it all off as well to make sure they're covered. And people will go and look for some places to spend their day. Oh, yeah. You can see perfectly until where they went with the bulldozer last night. Oh, they cleared the path already for if it gets really bad with raining. Then this water drainage system over here that comes from the mountains. Yeah, that's overflown water from all the mountains. Of course, we don't want it in the city, so they have this path leading towards the sea, then goes through the park and then over there. And yes, there are quite some kitties and cats living mostly in that park, but they do know that they should get out when the water slowly, very slowly starts to come in from over there. Cats don't like rain or anything, so they will seek shelter somewhere else, as there's just between the trees. So probably they go for other places. Not that many breakfast spots further on. Believe there are some ones on the other side over there of the Levante, the Roman, the Beach Box, and the Bikini Beach we have back there. But we're not heading all that way. I see I'm already on more than 20 minutes of showing you guys around Benidorm. I usually try to keep it between 20 and 25. That's a nice amount for just get a good view of how the day is going over here. But we have some Spanish breakfast bar bits over there in the back, so I'll show you guys those. Before I finish things up for this lovely morning walk over here. King Coco. Oh, they do have breakfast over here. Some people are enjoying it already. Looks quite good. Oh, when the wind is picking up again, like last night when we walked, it was quite heavy as well, the wind. La Baya cafeteria. They don't promote that big how much typical English breakfast is over there.
Somebody's happy.
Over here at the Bulldog you can get some breakfast. And yeah. Oh, and the Stars bars up here still closed. Really don't know what's going on with that one. Just seen it open a few times. Most of the day it's always closed. Such a shame, such a big venue. especially for a day like today, would be full all day. Yeah, too bad for them. Got cheering guitar, also the first few people out already. Nice place to do a drink or some snacks. And enjoy the sights or the first bits of sun we have right now. Over here on the Levante. Who would have thought on this grey day that we still would get some sun? Wow. And that is also where I want to end this video with. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to give a like and to subscribe. And have an amazing day, everyone. And hopefully a drier one than we will get over here in Benidorm. Bye bye.